Welcome to more of my playthrough of Sly 2 Band of Thieves, and we are on our way to the next part of Canada on episode 7. Menace in the North.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Besson and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Besson's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Besson could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Alright, episode 7. A whole new area with new clue bottles to find, as well as more treasures to find too. And, obviously, the jobs that go with this episode. So it's time to go ahead and buy out the store. I'm probably going to be down to about less than 2,000 after buying these, but I obviously am going to buy them because that's one of my plans. Alright, time to get out there.
So here's what we know. 1, Arpeggio's blip is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Besson. And 2, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blip.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off Jean Besson. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cane. It can now separate into 2 smaller canes, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Alright, now, unlike the other episodes where I would go around just collecting bottles wherever I go, I'm actually just going to cut to the chase and do jobs all the way up to while collecting bottles at the same time. I'll probably have a lot of bottles to backtrack for later on when it gets to the next operation, but I'll deal with that then. Because looking for clue bottles can sort of be a bit tedious and boring.
It's good to see my cane upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
I gotta get down from here because of the bird. I'm gonna take it nice and safe, wait until he stops in place, and then let's pickpocket him. There we go. The large gold bar is the most expensive of anything that you could possibly get other than diamonds. Alright, I'm safe up here, so I should go ahead and get to a good position and see if I can take some of the recon photos for the job. A little too far away from being able to take a picture of that. I think I need to get in close. I am finding quite a few cool bottles along the way, but I am like in the middle of a job while finding them, so that's exactly like what I said before, like I would be doing. I can't believe you actually were able to hear that all the way back over there. Oh, okay, back up. Thank you. Silently obliterate you to death. Get this bottle, because I can obviously see it. Jump over these logs, of course. Maybe I can just go around the back here to see if the back guard has anything good on him. Make sure he's not facing me on the course. Nope, he's got nothing good on him. Just always a waste of time, I guess. Okay, to get to this bottle, I need a little bit more altitude. I normally would need to get up there on that silo and then fly over to there, but I'm not going to do that right now because the job is actually this one. I should be able to take a photo here without getting caught.
John Bison's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
There's the bear, but it can't get a good shot of him from here. I'm gonna have to go at a different angle if I want to take this photo. Sometimes bottles aren't worth it when guards are guarding them. That was close. Almost got caught there. I can quickly get a shot of this berry for you, sees me.
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
It may be blind, but it can definitely come to attack me. So far, so good on my moves here. Don't see me. Very thank you. Need a better angle for just take a picture of that. Playing it nice and safe, just like I said I would. What? How did I get spotted then? That's annoying. Okay, that definitely didn't work. That duck must have saw me or something. I need to take a picture of a boat out in the water.